let's talk about the balding retired minister from Douglasville. This man acts like every game is for $1 million. Now, after we play pickleball, in a lot of instances, we're supposed to split partners after a win, and this is established when we go to the facility before we even begin gameplay. And this is one of those instances. The guy realizes that he has to play with me, and he tells his partner to stay. His partner is a really strong player. He's one of the higher ranked players there in the gym. So his partner says, hey, we're supposed to switch. And he says, no, stay. And the partner asks, is this going to be fair? He sticks me with an elderly gentleman who could barely move around the court. I see what he's doing. I really don't care because I know this is how this guy plays. Practically cheating. It wouldn't be such a big deal, but this guy intentionally tries to physically hurt me. Every time I walk into the gym, I'm not even looking in his direction. I feel someone looking at me. His eyes are always on me, even if he's in the middle of the game. But this is the funny part. Every time I beat him, he packs up and leaves. Now, I'm not talking about the court. I mean, this man packs everything and he leaves the facility. Grown man throwing a whole tantrum in his big age. Sir, if losing to me hurts your feelings that bad, just say that. Then there's this short, miserable lady at the Milford Rec Center who's been cheating since the first day I met her. Now, there were only 4 of us that day to play, and you need 4 people to play in a game. So I played one game, and I watched what was going on. The lady, truth just was not in her. Every time we would hit the ball in on their side, whether it was close to the line or not, she would call it out. And I recognized what was going on. Now, in good sport, I finished the game, and once the game was over, they asked if I would like to play again, and I refused and started packing up, and I told them that I was going to leave to go play somewhere else. There's so many other places to play. She's also been going around gossiping to other people, which is why she now has another taller lady with short hair who I call her Minion. Because I've never had any issues with this woman. I've played pickleball with her, against her, and I've even given her pointers to help improve her game. Never had any issues with anybody. And then one day I go back to Milford Rec Center after a long time of not playing there because there's so many other places to play. And I played with the short, miserable lady, and then I played against her with her new friend, her Minion. And there was a call that I made. It was close to the line, but it was out. So Miss Miserable RBF Face and her Minion, they look at each other, and I hear the Minion say, oh, it was probably in. Now, this here kind of rubbed me the wrong way because we've never really had too many interactions besides pickleball, and I've never given you a reason to question, any calls that I've made. And my whole thing behind that is I don't argue anymore. I'm not spending my free time arguing with somebody over a line call. Now, if you call an incorrect call, I'll say something about it like, no, I don't agree. Now, and if you give pushback, hey, you got it. Now, that's not the end of the story with this lady. So I go back to the gym another time to visit, not knowing she would be there, and it really didn't matter. But now this same short, miserable lady has recruited her Minion. It's a taller lady with short hair that I had actually gotten along with before. I had played with her, played against her, and I even helped her with part of her game. And I call her the shorter lady's Minion because it's like I've never had any issues with this lady. Now all of a sudden you're questioning my integrity, saying the ball was probably in. Probably? And my thing is, if you didn't see the ball clearly, then it's in. That is literally the rule. What gets me is some of these people are so miserable and so bitter that they want everybody else to be miserable too. But we're not playing for money. We're playing for fun. Why are y'all so angry? And let me make something clear. You can stare, you can gossip, you can question my calls, you can walk out of the gym when you lose, you can do whatever you want. One thing that you will never do, you will never steal my joy, you will never steal my peace, you will never make me quit a sport that I love. I'm still showing up, I'm still playing, and I'm still calling the ball exactly where it lands. Now, back to my original question. Why are these folk out here cheating? And better yet, why are y'all out here cheating for free?